Vayitalech Chanoch et Elohim, and Enoch walked with God. Ve'einenu, and then he was no more. Ki lakach oto Elohim, for God took him. A very strange passage.
Out of that very short reference in Genesis 5:24 about Enoch's being taken into heaven by God, a really spectacular profusion of mystical literature emerges, which angels will play a very important role.
In the first book of Enoch, earthly women attract the attention of lustful angels. God is enraged when these heavenly messengers sneak down and seduce the women.
The angels actually send Enoch to heaven to plead with God to either avert their punishment completely or to lessen it. God, recognizing Enoch's righteousness, is astonished that the angels would have the chutzpah to send this righteous man as their intercessor.
God is not swayed, however, and sends a great flood to destroy the beastly offspring that resulted from the angels' illicit couplings. Even so, God still looks favorably on Enoch himself, who is transformed into Metatron, super angel of Jewish myth and legend. In addition to their legions of good angels, the hidden texts swarm with bad angels as well. It is in the apocryphal Jewish texts that the Zoroastrian idea of an evil, destructive spirit takes root.
There is an observable dualism in Judaism. Interpretations of biblical stories where previously some human failing was responsible for a problem, we now find that that problem is attributed to the intervention of a demon.
One such arch-fiend, Samael, wreaks havoc in the second book of Enoch, where he is identified as the Prince of Demons. In some works, Samael is portrayed as the angel of death, who dribbles a fatal poison from the point of a sword into the mouth of a dying person. Satan's fall from heaven does not appear anywhere in the Hebrew Bible, but it can be found in an apocryphal text, the life of Adam and Eve. There, Satan infuriates God by disobeying a divine command to worship Adam. Satan tries to justify his refusal, arguing that he was made first, and is therefore of higher rank than Adam. God doesn't buy it. Satan is expelled from heaven, only to become the architect of all evil. And then there's Lilith, a sultry female demon. Lilith gained notoriety from the peculiar fact that the Hebrew Bible includes not one, but two accounts of God creating a woman. The first chapter of Genesis says that God created man in his own image. Quote, male and female, he created them. A few verses later, God creates for Adam a woman, this one from Adam's rib. The Bible reveals no reason for the second telling.
But human beings always want to know more, especially when it comes to relationships. And the primordial relationship is that of Adam and Eve. So, what is it?
The explanation proposed in several apocryphal books is that Adam had a first wife before Eve. This was Lilith, and she was a bad girl, a woman with a past.
Lilith was a Canaanite divinity. Stories about her penetrated Jewish tradition. They don't get into the book of Genesis, but we do find them in the apocryphal books of the Bible and in Hebrew folklore.
When it came to sexual matters, she refused to obey Adam, who told her, this is the way we're going to do it. And she said, are you telling me? I am a creature of God in the same way as you are.
She was smarter than he was, more powerful. Men don't like that in women very often, so they parted. But she cursed Eve, his new wife, out of jealousy,
Lilith, according to the story, was ultimately banished to the far reaches of some unsearchable ocean and became the mother of all of the she-demons in history and married Samael. So Samael and Lilith, they are the unglorious couple of Jewish mythic history. Bad, bad, bad angels.